GamesWeasel.com. Review.
House of the Dead Overkill is an on-rail shooter for the Wii which takes the franchise, adds a massive injection of Quentin Tarantino-inspired movie kitsch, a large dose of profanities, and some genuinely funny moments as you shoot the heads, arms and legs of hundreds of mutants intent on eating your brains. It's a massively well-known game which has an army of fans, so it could have all gone wrong when Sega asked Headstrong Games to develop it and make it new and fresh for Nintendo's kiddie console. Luckily, they've succeeded in almost every way, and this game goes a long way to make you forget you're playing on the family-friendly console. The game begins as the cool as a cucumber Agent G and Samuel L. Jackson-inspired Isaac Washington investigate a house full of mutants. There they discover an evil plot hatched by the super corny Papa Caesar, and from there the adventure only ramps up as you shoot your way through a circus, a bayou, a prison, a hospital, ride a train, and eventually raid an underground base to try to put an end to all this mutant zombie madness. Before you even get to fire one shot, you'll have a massive smile on your face even when going through the menus. The music's fantastic and has very funny dialogue over it which sounds like it's come straight out of Pulp Fiction. We then get introduced to the characters in B-movie style and it all flows with fun and a large dose of campness. Be warned, this game definitely isn't for kids. You'll also notice that Agent Washington says the F-word a lot in this game. In fact, this game must hold the record for the number of swear words in any one game. Somehow it's still all very funny and only gets a little bit tired towards the end, and it's a good job the gameplay is just as fun as the dialogue. Shooting's very accurate and the mutants behave accordingly to where you shoot them. If you get a headshot, they'll go down in one. Shoot their arms off and they'll hold the stump and keep coming towards you. Shoot them in the legs however and you'll slow them down, making them crawl towards you. There are also plenty of pickups to shoot, including grenades and health, and glowing brains to collect. You'll also be able to save civilians in the game, and thankfully, it's much easier to save them in this game than in previous ones. One thing that does disappoint in this game though is the easy boss battles. They're very easy to kill and don't really pose much of a threat at all. It's even easier to kill them when you've powered up your weapons, which you can buy with cash converted from points. You can get hold of machine guns, shotguns, etc. and upgrade them with cash you get from repeat plays through. Playing through the 7 stages won't take you long, but it's very replayable, and once you've played through once, a director's cut is unlocked which lets you play longer versions of the levels with tougher monsters to pop caps into. Bam! Bizarrely, I mostly use the pistol you get at the start of the game with all the upgrades on it. With this you can be accurate and build up the best combos by not missing enemies when spraying bullets about with a machine gun. This is the best on-rail shooter I've played. It's very tongue-in-cheek, full of fun, very funny, and incredibly stylish. It's just a shame about those boss battles not being a little tougher. House of the Dead Overkill gets an almost perfect 9 out of 10.
You've been watching a review from Games Weasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to GamesWeasel.com for our video podcast, Games Weasel TV.
GamesWeasel.com.